This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Gearoid Farrelly.
And I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you are listening to Agony Rants.
You had a little blank moment there. What's
I
that
had a
about?
blank moment. I
Yeah.
was like, how do we start this show again?
I mean, it's pretty warm in here. I'm not going to lie.
It's warm. It's
It's
warm,
getting
Niamh.
hot in here.
Niamh, how are you this morning?
Oh, I'm roasting. I'm really excited because I'm looking forward to my holiday.
We're in the middle of a heat wave.
Yes,
Niamh.
we are in the middle of a heat wave. We might not be when this comes out, but yeah, you know,
I
because
was in the UK yesterday and they've got this red heat warning.
Oh yeah, I know. It's pretty bad over there.
Oh my God.
I know it's pretty
It was
bad.
boiling.
It is
It was
absolutely.
absolutely boiling. And do you know what? I'm a little bit upset at the moment, Niamh.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit tired. I'm very tired because I'm doing loads of previews from a new show.
You are.
I'm also doing my last show with Joanne McNally. Do
Ever?
that tomorrow night. Well, yeah, I'd say probably ever. Not ever, but I won't be doing another tour, I don't think.
Okay.
I've just kind of,
Oh, that's very sad.
it's moving on. No, it's not. It's fine. She's my best friend. I love her. I love her to bits.
I know.
But moving on time.
I do know.
Yeah, because she probably won't be touring for another few years, and
Yeah.
So,
I get that.
so I'm doing it in Liverpool tomorrow night. So that'll be that.
Will there be a tear shed? Or will you be back at the hotel before you know
No,
it?
I'll be staying with her next week. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
We'll be friends.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But sometimes when you're not working with people, that you become distant.
Absolutely not.
I'm
She
gonna say.
adores me.
Well, I can
And
understand that.
I'm just an essential part of our friend group.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm going over to do that tomorrow.
Good job.
So that's going to be fun. And then I've realised, right, because it's been busy, because I'm doing loads of previews.
You've been doing a lot.
And I've got festivals and
You're
stuff.
famous now.
Oh, God. But I've screwed up.
Why?
I didn't put in a gap for a holiday.
Oh, you're an idiot.
I can't pull anything.
No, don't.
Do you know what I mean? So now I just have if there's no gap for a holiday until
None.
April.
Till April.
Yeah.
Do I have to write you a note?
It's bad, isn't it?
That's bad.
That's bad.
But actually, to be honest, that's not unusual.
And so what's happening is
Because you never leave time for holidays.
I just forget. Do you know, you just kind of go, oh, well, I need to earn money.
I know, it's a self-employed thing. Yeah, I know, I
And
understand.
then you kind of go, wait a second.
Well, I'm about to embark on, actually when this goes out, I'll be already in the middle of a lovely time off. I'm taking time off. I've quite a few weeks.
You've got such a great work-life balance, Niamh.
I try really hard. I don't have as much money as you, but I have a lot
I
less
don't have
stress.
any money because I've been doing supports for the past year.
There you go.
I haven't touring myself.
There you go.
But so I'm sorting my shit out. So what I'm doing is, right, my friend Ben, right?
Minute maker?
Minute
taker.
Minute taker,
Yeah,
Niamh.
I'm going to take her maker.
My friend Ben,
Shaker.
Minute Taker. He has a new album out. Have you listened to The
It is
Oblivion?
phenomenal.
It's a pretty good album.
Yeah.
And Niamh also, which we didn't address,
Oh, God.
Minute Taker, Ben McGarvey, has said he will produce some tracks for you.
Does he really want to, or is he just doing that because he likes you?
But no, because he likes you.
Okay.
He listens to the
He
pod.
doesn't know me.
He listens to the pod. He's heard you to your
Why are
songs.
we not friends then?
Well, you're a lot, Niamh. So what I was going to do was
I have been described as the nicest person.
You need to go over to Manchester and
Not
you
in
need
the
to do a
roast.
little, get him to write you a song,
Okay.
record it with him.
Okay.
Because you could have a pop banger.
We could have many bangers.
You could have a pop banger.
Okay.
Niamh, you're looking at me and I know the look. I'm furious. Anyway, I'm going over. I have 2 days off this week and I'm going over to Ben to
Okay.
help him finish packing his albums. Because
Oh.
he's got thousands
So
of albums.
is
to
that like a
send out.
holiday thing that you want to do?
Well, he needs help because he's like,
Okay, yeah.
so I'm going to help him.
You're going to help him.
Because he's got
okay.
loads and loads of orders.
Okay.
And he had a flood in his house.
Oh my
last
God.
week. Yeah, so all of his electricity was gone. So he literally had to stop packing the stuff. So now he's like, I need to get this all done. So I said I'd go over and help him for 2 days. So I'm going to go over and do that.
Right.
And then he said, because he's going to Fuerteventura with some of his friends for 10 days. And he was like, oh, why don't you come over?
And why don't you?
But I don't have time. But I've got 2 days. And I was wondering,
Would you take the chance?
I was like, will I just go for 2 days?
Yeah, but here's the problem. I know your stress levels would be super high if you didn't get back in time for whatever job you have.
I know, yeah.
That's what the problem is when you're on the poster like us, right? You have to be home. You can't not turn up. It's not a thing.
Oh, well, now you've got a lot more professional integrity than I have. I'm just like, I mean, if I can't make it, it is what it is.
I
Do you
have
know what I mean?
cancelled in 40 years a total of 3 concerts. And one because physically I couldn't get out of bed, right? Physically I couldn't get out of bed. And can't remember the other 2. I never cancel anything. If I say I'm coming, I'm coming. That's it.
So, okay, yeah. No, I will talk about that, Niamh. Because
Yeah, I know.
that's not a quality.
It is a quality.
No, it's not.
Jeannie Mac.
I would like that.
Oh my, no, you wouldn't.
If somebody pisses me off, I'm like, pull it.
You're very conscientious.
I'm conscientious, but I'm not an idiot.
You call me?
No,
an
I'm not
idiot?
saying you're an idiot, but I'm
I
just
think
saying.
you kind of inferred it.
No, you're.
You kind of inferred it.
It's different for you because you have a band.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
but it's not always with bands. But generally speaking,
it's different because when you're on your own and somebody's mucking you around, you don't have people to have your back.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So in that situation, I'm like, yank it, not doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah, you see, you've got loads of integrity, Niamh.
I have.
But anyway, so
conscientious. There's a different generation.
what I was thinking I might do was, I was half thinking, I was saying to my other half, I was like, well, I just go for that 2 days. And he
Right.
was like, go.
Okay. So how long have you got? Have you got a full 2 days? Can you fly out after
so
something?
I'd fly out on the 12th and I'd have to fly back on the 14th.
So the 12th
12th, 13th, 14th. So
you'd be there for a day.
I'd be in the morning
Of the 13th.
of the 12th.
Of the 12th. Okay.
Then I'd have the 12th, 13th, fly out on the 14th.
And when is your gig?
And have a show in the Galway on the lunchtime on the 15th.
Okay. There's room for error there. Yes, I would go.
Okay, I think I'm going to do it.
As long as there are flights to get you home.
There are flights.
Okay. Well, then go.
Yeah. Now,
Right.
it probably cost the same amount that he's paying for his 10
For his
days.
10 days,
Yeah.
yes. But, you're rich now.
I'm not. I went to see the accountant this week, like just to see,
Okay. How are you doing?
Well, I was just wondering, like, when I'm going to jail. Because I am frantically searching for a holiday, and I'm going to be honest with you, a couple of months.
Yeah. In there
Mount
might be
Joy
good.
Mound. There's a lot to be said for it, Niamh. There's a lot to be said for it.
Yeah, or
Like,
house
some
arrest.
of those cells of a telly.
Somebody put you on a house arrest. How lovely would
House
that
arrest.
be? I would love that. I'm
a
sorry I
little
can't
tag.
go. Can't go because I have
It's
to
hard.
stay
You wouldn't
here.
even be able to go jogging.
No.
Oh, Niamh, I'd love it. I'd love it.
I
I would love it. Do you know if I had house arrest, the first thing I'd do is I'd be like, I get me a kitten.
Oh, yeah.
I'd get a kitten.
Okay.
I'd get loads of like bacon materials.
Oh, baking.
Yeah, I'd do
You're going to do the bake
I'd
along?
I'd make lovely dinners.
Okay.
I'd get myself a treadmill. So, because I'd balloon.
Oh,
House arrest just sounds absolutely fantastic.
arrest.
Now, is there a house arrest that you can get where nobody's allowed to visit you? Because that would be the one I'd want.
well, no, I don't think
I
that's...
wouldn't want visitors, Niamh. I want
Okay.
house arrest. It's very
Yeah, but then
traumatic
you
for me.
see, everybody would shun you if it's the right kind of...
Perfect.
If it's the right kind of crime.
Ideal. What crime would it be?
I don't know. I don't know what you'd have to do for house arrest.
Would it be fraud?
Probably fraud. You get away with
Yeah.
fraud, maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
not, but you mightn't be allowed internet access then or something. Something like that.
Oh, no, Niamh.
I know, you can't have that.
I mean,
I know.
You're on your own.
I know.
It's
I
the
know.
hotel rule. Do you know what I mean? If you're paying for a hotel, things have to be done. I would.
I don't know what you have to do to get house arrest. We'll have to look that up afterwards.
I'd love a little bit of house arrest.
Yeah.
If there's a policeman out there just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
I like a good looking man.
I'd love a house
And he's got a nice voice. I like a nice voice on someone.
A nice voice.
Yeah, if a policeman wants to ring in, I'd like the nice voice.
Okay. I just want to be cuffed to a radiator for 6 months.
Well, you don't have to be under house arrest for that. You just need somebody who's obsessed with you.
You just need a radiator and handcuffs.
I know a few fans. I'm not that sure. I don't stand near radiators when I'm near them.
I do need to resolve this.
You do. You need to take a holiday.
I need to take
and you
a
need to
holiday.
get more work-life balance in there. It's really important. But you love your work. As do I.
do like me work,
As
yeah.
do I. And you got to remember, I'm older than you, so I've
much older than me,
much
yes.
older than you.
Yeah.
But I have a little problem at the moment, and we won't spend too long on it.
Go on.
Is I got a new phone. And you were asking me to get this new phone for ages. I don't know if I've mentioned this
an
before, and I
old
might have done.
person gets a
But the
new
truth
phone.
is, I've lost my button.
Your what?
You know the button on the phone. I had that up until recently, and now I rely on Face ID.
A button?
You know the button on the phone. Have you forgotten? This is a lot long since you've had a button
Niamh,
on
the
your phone.
button's gone about 10 years.
No, it is not. My last phone, I literally had to get rid of it. It still works, to be fair, but it's just the battery life is not great on it. And I got a new phone, and now it does Face ID. And when I go up to places, it doesn't always recognise me, and it's upsetting.
Is that first thing in the morning?
No, it's not always. Sometimes I actually look well, and it still doesn't recognise me. I think it's because I'm probably talking or something like that.
No.
I
Do you
don't
know what it is, Niamh?
What is it?
It's because when you're saying sometimes you look well, It's
Be very careful where you go with this.
no. What I'm saying, Niamh, is
Oh my God.
there's a difference between Niamh Kavanagh singing on stage Goddess and feral Niamh Kavanagh out for a walk.
No,
in the
I
wilds
get that.
of Donegal.
I get that.
Do you know what I mean?
However, and I
Like
can't,
you have the fleece up to your neck.
but you
Do you
know,
know what I mean?
do you know the other thing? I don't know. I thought maybe I'd be able to when it doesn't recognise me. I thought maybe if there was a common thread, as in when I was looking like my feral dog walker self or my made up self, right? Which one is it? But
You
the
need
truth
to
is that it happens. It just happens randomly, and it's very upsetting.
Well, what you need to do is, right, you need to go in and you need to update your face.
My ego is just not. It's taking a pummeling every time I go to pay for anything. It's not every time. It's the doubt. You're kind of going in and you're going, surely even you should know who I am.
Well, what you should do is just go in and update your...
God, that's tech.
You
Yeah, you're
scan your
joking.
face again.
Nobody needs to scan my face.
No, just scan your face and scan it from all the angles. The angle that people don't use is the chin angle. You need to scan down.
I beg your pardon?
Like, put the phone under your chin so that it has that record, because that's a lot of the time that's where your phone is when you...
I know.
Yeah.
You spend your whole time going, where should I have it?
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah. So you need to just update it, Niamh. You need bite the bullet here.
But no woman of a certain age wants a photograph from chin up.
I know, but Niamh, you're not posting it on the internet.
I-
You're just trying to pay for
I
stuff.
don't know who's looking at this.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, there's Russian hackers. No question.
Yeah.
No question.
No question. Anyway, that's not why we're here.
That's not why we're here, Niamh. Also, like...
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, my
the-
God. What were you
No,
going to
I'm
say?
just going to say that, like, sometimes it's,
Sometimes I'm ugly. Is that what you're going to
No,
say?
I'm going to say that, like, so as you get older, and I'm realising this myself, is that sometimes, do you know what I mean? Changes happen and you're like,
I have this phone less than 3 months. There's not that much of a change in 3 months. No, now don't even look at me. Don't even look at me now.
Did you
Stop.
scan yourself
Don't look at me.
did you scan yourself before you did your colour?
Oh my God.
You present, this is what we do on the show. You present a problem and I'm trying to come up with solutions.
Oh my God. Well, hello. Are we going to bring hair into the equation here now?
No, we're not, Niamh, because you were very hurtful about my
I was
hair.
not hurtful about your hair. You told me to say it. Anyway, get on with it.
Niamh,
Let's solve our problems. That's why we're here.
My last show is on the 18th of December for the year.
Okay.
Which I'm really annoyed about because I never work in December.
Okay.
Anyway, but do come to those shows. They'll be fun.
There'll be extra free song.
Then I'm going to get a fro. I'm going to get an afro. I'm going to get proper hair transplant. I
was going to say.
I want the full Beyonce.
You can get some lovely wigs or hair pieces.
Sometimes you are just so tone deaf.
You're the one going getting a fro, right?
No, I'm going to get a massive.
Get a weave.
Niamh, I want real hair at the front where it used to be. But Niamh, we're not here to solve my problem or your problem.
I know.
Which, I mean...
It's not really a problem.
The sad reality is that both of those problems are quite similar. We're both unrecognisable to our younger selves.
Okay,
First off, this is from... can we say the name?
Hold on, let's make
sure.
Let's make sure.
No, we can't. Okay, we won't say the name.
very much.
Hi,
no,
Gearoid and Niamh.
Okay.
First off, I love the podcast. It's part of my Monday ritual at this point. Kettle on, headphones in, and straight into the chaos of everyone's lives to distract me from my own.
Love that.
Usually it works. This week, not so much.
Oh, no.
Is this a 4-page review? Because I'm going to be very upset.
It's quite a long one.
I'm writing because I'm angry, hurt, and honestly a bit stunned at how quickly something I never thought mattered has suddenly become a dividing line in my family.
Oh.
Apparently, I'm in a mixed marriage.
Oh, so am I.
Are you?
Yeah, well, Paul's not Catholic, so.
Oh, okay. Religion. News to me.
I meant to be fair.
I grew up Catholic. And I say that lightly because it was mostly a box tick to get into schools, which is what Catholicism is in Ireland. I wouldn't darken the door of a church unless someone was getting married or buried. My husband, on the other hand, is from a Presbyterian family.
Oh, no.
Goes to church regularly and has a faith that genuinely grounds him.
No. Okay.
It's one of the things I admire most about him. We married in this church, our kids were christened there, and I've never once felt it mattered that what side either of us came from, until now.
Okay.
Enter my mother-in-law, or as she's in my phone as, monster-in-law.
All right.
She has a long history of saying wildly inappropriate things. Of course she does. She's a mother-in-law.
That's exactly
then
right.
shrugging them off with a, that's just my generation.
Yeah, so that's her no offence meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is funny because my dad is 14 years older than her and would crawl into the earth with shame at half the things she says.
Love that.
That's because
That's
your
a
dad's a
lovely
decent person.
That's a lovely turn of phrase there, isn't it?
It is. She has opinions on everything, especially things that have absolutely nothing to do with her. The latest, my eldest is starting school this year. We didn't get into the small local Protestant school, but got a place in the Catholic school next door. Bigger school, more places, makes sense. I didn't appeal because, and maybe this is radical, I don't think children should still be separated over religion in 2026, when the two schools are literally sharing a fence.
Okay.
My mother-in-law is horrified and has absolutely lost the run of herself. She has been telling my child that she'll be bullied because she's not the same person as the rest of them. Not the same as the rest of them. And that she doesn't belong there. And planting fear where there was only excitement. What a bitch.
Yeah, very bad.
My little girl, who was buzzing for big school last week, is now waking with nightmares and dreading September. I am sickened. That's horrible.
That is horrible.
But what hurts the most? My husband won't say a word to his mother. Well, that needs to change.
No, that's not unusual. No, it's not unusual. Men in particular are so bold about this. They just file it under, oh, well, it's not my problem. Right? Go on anyway.
Beautiful impression.
I know, thank you, darling.
He sees our child upset, he hears what she said, and still silence. I feel like I'm fighting for my child's peace on my own while also not trying to blow up my marriage. How do I handle this? You blow up your marriage. Do I confront her and risk World War III? Yes. Do I force my husband to choose between being a son and being a father? Yes. And how do I undo the damage she's already done to my wee girl before her first day even begins? This is horrible. Because right now, it feels like the only person acting Christian in this story is me. Boom. Mic drop. And I don't even go. Please rant away. A very tired, angry, heartbroken mum. This is horrible.
Well, I have a bit more experience in this because obviously I'm Catholic. My husband, I'm not ardent, but I have faith, right? And so my husband has no faith, although he's from a Methodist family, right?
Now okay.
The thing about the north, and this feels like a northern thing here.
Yeah.
So it's definitely northern. And up the north, there's a lot of very strong church situations, and there could be 20 of them in the same place, right? Presbyterian, Free Presbyterian, Methodist, Protestant, which are all, very different ones. Church of Ireland, Catholic. There's a Jehovah's. They're all in there. We're all in together as a group. And what they've been trying to do, what happened to me was when I first moved up, Paul eventually agreed to let me baptise the children, but we baptised them in Dublin because he wasn't keen on them doing it in the place because quite Protestant where we live. But we sent them to integrated school.
Yeah.
Now, he thought that would mean that they would have no religion in the school. But what it meant was they had to balance Protestant, Catholic and other. Right, so it'd be 3 different kind of categories, and quite a lot of people apply to it because it's a good school, but also because it's sometimes easier to get into the school because they have to have a thing, right? So the thing about it is, what's happening here is what interests me is that you have committed to have the children be baptised as Presbyterian, and Presbyterians tend to be very definite in their faith. Like they're very strong and it's very much a thing, right? And largely not necessarily that supportive of outside their own religion. And they're nice people. Don't get me wrong. Some of my best friends are Presbyterians, literally.
Really?
And a couple of my friends are. Yeah, we go across the faiths, but this is a difficult thing. So here's how it is. I think, first of all, you have to have a come to Jesus conversation with your husband.
Yeah.
Just you and him.
Step up.
You and him.
You lazy mofo.
To say your son. And I think you're probably going to discover that maybe he feels a little bit the same. He's grown up in a Presbyterian house. He's probably not sure about her going to Catholic school either. Right? This is the truth. Right?
Interesting.
Now, I will say this. The Catholic and the Protestant, because it's very definite up there. We grew up in a society where nearly all the schools had Catholic faiths in them, unless you went to comprehensive, right?
Yeah.
Especially at our time. And they weren't mixed. There was no, it was very much a very definite, and sure everybody was more or less. Didn't matter if there was people of different faith there because you were very vastly outnumbered. You know, it was a very strong kind of thing. Up above, it's very different, right? So you may find he might be a bit worried himself. So that's a conversation you need to have with him.
Okay.
Right? So that's where you start. The next thing then you have to say, right, are you married to your mother or are you married to me? Because your core family stops being your extended family the second you do that. Your core family is your husband and your children. This is not new either. This is not new, I'll guarantee you, because if this woman is coming from that stage, and if he can't have that conversation, and if she wants to have that opinion, you probably won't change her, but you're perfectly within your rights to go, your grandchild is hurting because you are not being supportive of what she's going to do next. She didn't get her place in the school that you particularly wanted her in, so now she's going to go to the school. And believe me, she's still going, because clearly you made the decision that she could go to church. So if he goes to church regularly, are your children going to church? That's another question, right? If he goes to church and he brings the children to church, the Presbyterian,
husband?
yeah, because he says he goes to church regularly. So if they're going to that church, then they've got to say, look, this is where she's got in. She's going to do her education. You can reassure the mother, whilst inside being less Catholic or Christian. I think, to be honest, reassure that you're still going to allow the faith to be. You're not necessarily declaring this is the faith. This is just where she has to go to school.
I would say.
But more importantly, sorry, I'm going to finish my last point.
Go on, Niamh, finish.
More importantly, you need to understand that your daughter is about to go into an environment. Secondary school is hard for everybody.
Is it secondary?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought it was primary.
No. Oh, is it primary?
I don't know. Hold on. No, she's starting school this year. So she's only a baby.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I would do? I would ring up the mother-in-law and I would say, listen here, you old bitch. If you think for 1 second you're going to continue to bully my child, you have another thing coming. If you utter another word like that to her, you will never see her again.
I agree,
as long as you live. And then when you do die, I'm going to get dogs. Purely so that we can take them up and they can piss in your grave daily.
Oh my God.
That's what I would say to her.
I'm totally with you in the sense that you definitely need to draw a line in the sand with the mother. 100%.
I just hate, it's these pious L ones. You know, they say they're one thing.
Yeah.
But they are constantly behaving like there's something else.
Yeah, but there's a whole different dynamic going on here in the up in the north, right?
Yeah, but it's not just the north. It's also, it's like
a generational
anyone
thing
that puts their religion before their family.
Oh no, 100%. 100%. But here's the thing. You now need to enable your daughter. This is really important. And actually you have a much bigger bargaining chip here than you think, because you have an opportunity to maybe let the grandmother not really have much access to her grandchildren if she wants to continue. And I think you might find there might be, she might still consider, and she will be that way.
Also, where's the husband on this?
The husband, you don't know. So you need to, the first conversation is with your husband.
Yeah, I would say, listen.
And don't water it down.
I know, your ma's mental. Your mom is an absolute psycho.
No, well, you see, he might not think that.
Oh, come on.
No, if he goes to church, he might feel the same. You don't know.
But
you need to get, and him need to have the first conversation. That's the most important thing. And then say to your daughter, you're going in, you just be you'll be fabulous. And look, school, we know school, no matter what age you go in, is hard.
Like, surely if you could say to him, your mother's bullying our child and making it more difficult for her to go to school. Thoughts?
Okay, and if he comes back and says, well, actually, I feel the same.
Then I would say to him, well, where were you when we picked the school 6 months ago?
Well, he
Genius.
He kind of didn't. That's the point. They didn't get into the school that they were hoping to get in.
Well, then they don't have an option.
No, I know, but that's not the point. The point is, right, the point is then...
Dump him, get on Hinge.
The other thing you could do is go back to the mother-in-law on the QT and say, look, I have the opportunity now to not let you in any part of our lives. So if you don't back off, I'm going to actually remove you from our lives.
I would say until you've resolved this issue for yourself, I don't think you should see our daughter because you're having a bad effect on her.
Yes, I 100%. Oh, absolutely.
And do you know what? Like, I know it's hard, but like, wait this out because, do you know?
No, you have all
the monster-in-law, one thing about the mother-in-law, they don't last. Do you know what I mean?
You're speaking to someone who may eventually end up being one.
I mean, yeah.
Hello?
Tick, tick, boom. Imagine having you as a mother-in-law.
I'd be amazing.
Niamh, I'd say it'd be a nightmare.
Why?
You have strong opinions and you know everything.
I don't know everything.
You do. You're very wise.
But that doesn't mean...
What you want in a mother-in-law is someone that's good crack and an alcoholic.
Well, I'm not the alcoholic, but I'm good crack. I'm good
no,
fun.
But you want someone that's just like, I'll do what you want, I don't care.
I'm very good like that.
No, you're not. You get involved.
How?
And
In
you've
what
got
way?
opinions and you'd be like,
yeah, but I get them out here.
What you should do is blah, blah, blah. That's not what you want in a mother-in-law. What you want in a mother-in-law is like, I'll do what you like, I don't care less.
My kids.
I'm watching
Will
Taggart.
tell you, I don't get involved in them. No, it's usually Midsummer. I don't understand Taggart.
No, but like, yeah. I mean, I think you will do your best, but I think you'll be involved. That's what people will say about Niamh. She does her best. I'd find it very difficult to have you as a mother-in-law, Niamh.
Would you?
Yeah.
You don't know that.
No, I do. It's not a bad thing.
Is it
It's
not?
not an insult. No, it's not an insult.
Okay.
Because I think that people who are nurturing, opinionated, get involved,
Okay.
and assert a pressure that's very well-meaning. Very well-meaning, Niamh.
Well, I'm going to tell you, here's the thing. I understand the nuances up north can be slightly different, right? But
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, nowadays you can go and say, this is my child and I'm going to make her enjoy her life and she will
Yeah.
have a fantastic time. And primary school is going to be
Absolutely
different.
will.
She's going to change a lot in the first couple of months. But mostly people are not looking for that. It's not as definite, but it is slightly different up the north than it is here, right? There's a lot still,
Yeah.
you know. But I'm going to say this, conversation with your husband first.
That
First
needs-
and
that needs
foremost.
to- yeah.
And that needs to be a very honest conversation. And the other question I need to ask, which is not covered in here, do the kids go to church? Do they go to church? The Catholic school will not be, because they can't do the confirmation, they can't do the communion, they can't do all the things that you do, right? But they will be doing it in the school. They'll be teaching religion in the school because that's Catholic schools for you.
Yeah.
And in the
But is it not similar?
well, ish.
See, this is what I never understood.
Yeah, Presbyterians, Protestants, it's about the Pope more than the basic book is the same. It's ridiculous, really. But anyway, and the consubstantiation.
I know,
and,
like-
and they don't do the changing of water into wine and all that. They don't do that. It's not a thing. But look, here's the thing. If you-
Transubstantiation. That's
there
what that
you
is, isn't
go.
it, Niamh?
Yeah, whatever that word is, that big long word. Well done. No, but look, I'm just going to tell you, it's really important to you to have this conversation with your husband and establish what the core family is, right? You need to tell your daughter to don't be minding, not even make a big issue about it. Just go, la la la. She's going to go in and meet lots of lovely people. And it's nerve-wracking to go into big school anyway. You know what I mean?
That's your number one priority. Is
You
that
have
she
a
goes in
summer,
okay.
get her ready for going into school. She's going to meet, actually, they'll probably go in for a day or two before.
But also, you can say to your mother-in-law, we don't have an option here.
No.
She didn't get into the school that we tried to put her into.
Yeah, but other way, maybe all she needs is a little bit of reassurance that they're going to stay in the faith.
Maybe the mother-in-law, she needs a little push at the
But
top
it
of the
doesn't really
stairs.
matter. The point is that if she cares about her grandchildren, she should not be carrying on like this.
No.
She shouldn't. And you're within your rights to go, actually, the most important thing here is my daughter. So you're upsetting her. So this situation is upsetting her. So it's probably best that you don't get involved for the next few months.
I would say to the granny, right?
Yeah.
I would say, so you clearly have strong feelings on this.
Yeah.
So much so that you're psychologically damaging your own granddaughter.
Yes.
So what I would like to say is, what is your solution to this?
Yeah. There is no solution.
There is no solution.
No, because she has to go to the school.
Yeah.
I
So,
know.
and when she says, well, I would think blah, 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 and you go, well, we can't do this because this, and this. And then she will say, well, I just don't agree with it. And then you go, well, you haven't put forward a solution, so shut your fucking mouth.
Be reasonable when provoked. It's kind of good.
And then I pick up the iron and I belt her across the head with it.
Mentally.
But what to do is when you're
do not
going,
incite violence.
when you're going in there, when she's having a rant at you, just start to put on those plastic gloves.
Oh,
That's what I do. Intimidate.
maybe have a big barrel of lye at the side.
Yeah, exactly. Just say, listen, yeah, you keep talking. I'm just going to dig this hole here.
No, don't listen to him. But I
I
seriously,
just have no patience for this.
No, I know. The problem is we are outside of it, but I have come across elements of this over my time. And it's not straightforward in some ways because, to be fair to the mother-in-law, that's what she came from. You know, and it doesn't make it right.
No,
It doesn't make it right. I want to be very clear about that. It doesn't make it right. But that's what she's come from. And it's a very definite thing. And I know that sometimes it's much more of a difficult situation.
Well,
up there.
I think as a rule of thumb, if you have a problem with a situation,
Yeah.
but you can't put forward another solution,
Yeah, well then tough.
then you need to shut your mouth.
But I'm going to tell you now, this is going to recur.
Really?
Yeah, because it's going to come up in options. The only thing I will say is the chances are going into secondary, unless it's a natural move up into Catholic secondary school, the chances are you have options to go into integrated and probably just an ordinary grammar after that. It'll happen again. It'll happen again.
Boring.
I know it's so wrong and stupid, but it's just the element. It's just, and it's more difficult up there. I feel for you. I understand that because I lived this in a slightly different way. I didn't have quite that element, But I think you need to look at it and go, look, I didn't stand in the way of them going to church. They've been baptized in your religion. I have no problem with them having their faith. They will be encouraged to continue that if that's what they want. They will have the choice. That's how I would deal with the mother. The come to Jesus conversation with your husband and find out why he is not.
I do think you need to find out why your husband's not on board. Or even if he's just like... Yes, he could, you're right, he could have the same opinions as his mother, but also he could just be like, I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, I know. And to be fair, if his mother
and
is...
then you've got to be like, you have to get involved.
And it's very... Yes, you do, because you're his family now. No offence, but that's the truth. And as hard as that for me to say, because I have 2 boys and I know that I'm already going into a home, I'm just going to tell you that you need to say that this is my core family. And it doesn't mean that you can't be kind beyond it, but quite frankly... Nobody messes with your own core family.
And maybe be a bit psycho about it. Do you know what I mean?
I'm a little surprised this is the first time this has come up.
Yeah, be screaming crying. Like absolutely screaming crying. And just be like, your daughter needs you.
Yeah, one.
Your daughter needs her father.
Or the next time she's upset, send her father into her. Let him deal with her and see how upset she is and why she's upset. And let him explain to her why her grandmother has not been kind to her.
There's nothing more disappointing than a bad granny.
She might not be a bad granny. That's a bit unfair. It's just very different. I'm going to read this one. Move on. Right. I hope this is a happier one.
Yeah.
I mean, no problem is happy. Anyway, dear Niamh and Gearoid, firstly, I just want to say how much I love the podcast. I love that everybody's starting with that now. Or did you just write that in there?
No, I'm actually just looking, did I copy and paste? I do a bit of copy and pasting because I put in the Dear Gearoid and Niamh.
Okay.
But I didn't do it with that one because it's Hi Lads.
Okay. Firstly, I just want to say how much I love the podcast. You make me laugh when I'm having a rubbish day. And sometimes it genuinely feels like I'm listening to friends having a chat in my kitchen. I've been listening for ages and never thought I'd actually write in. I'm a gay man in my mid-30s and I'm embarrassingly stuck on someone who probably doesn't even think about me at all. Oh baby. Oh. Last Christmas, after a work party, I ended up going home with a guy from work.
Of course you did.
We'd always got on well and there'd been what I thought a bit of chemistry between us for a long time. We spent the night together and honestly it was one of the happiest nights I've had in years.
Of course it was.
The problem is... You're just like slightly sinister the way you say that.
Lovely.
The problem is,
Delicious.
I think I was already half in love with him before it happened. Well, if you weren't, you're certainly creating it now, I assume.
Of course.
Nothing dramatic happened afterwards. Nothing dramatic happened afterwards. There wasn't a row or a rejection. In fact, that's almost what's making it worse. He was lovely the next morning. We hugged goodbye. And then it was like we'd both stepped back into normal life. Since then, he's been friendly, chats to me in work, sends me messages about projects and asks how my weekend was. But he's never once mentioned that night or suggested meeting up. I wonder, has he?
Well, yeah, like, what have you done?
Okay, well, here we go. Meanwhile, I'm still thinking about him constantly.
That's what you've done.
He's you. Okay, here we go. Yeah. I know how pathetic that sounds. It's been months.
Put the lava lamp on and Anyway, go
Listen, I'm reading this one, right? Yeah. Go on. I know how pathetic that sounds. It's been months. I should have been over it by now. But every time he smiles at me, I find myself wondering if maybe he's changed his mind. Every time my phone lights up and it's him, I get a stupid little flutter in my stomach, only for it to be about some spreadsheet or rota changes.
Yeah, but that's just code.
Is he?
That's just code.
Is he his manager? I think part of the reason I'm struggling is because I'm quite lonely, if I'm honest. Most of my friends are coupled up and I haven't had much luck dating. I thought you was calling me darling and dating. I think I need glasses. That one night made me feel seen in a way I haven't for a long time. Bless.
Seen and heard.
For a few hours, it felt like maybe somebody wanted me and now I can't seem to let go of that feeling. Oh. That's hilarious. I've gone over every detail in my head 1,000 times trying to work out if I imagined the connection. Was it just Christmas drinks or bad decisions for him while I turned it into some great romance in my head?
Ding, ding.
Part of me thinks that I should tell him how I feel so I can finally know one way or another. The other part of me thinks that is a terrible idea and I'll end up making work awkward for both of us. Well, it's clearly already awkward. Anyway, how do you get over someone when they're never really yours to begin with? And how do you stop yourself hoping that they'll suddenly realise that you're the person they should have been with all along? Thank you both for any advice, and thank you for making a podcast that feels like company when you're feeling a bit lonely.
Oh,
Thanks for your help,
Steve.
Steve.
Oh,
Come
Steve,
over.
you're breaking my heart.
Come over, Steve.
Oh, Steve.
I know.
Stop it.
No, I know.
Listen.
Go on then.
Okay. There are two things you can do here.
Right, go on.
Right? And I think you should do both of them.
Right, go on.
One, you should say to the manager, do you want to get a drink?
Yeah. Take it out
You've
of the
been inside of each other.
Take it out of the workplace.
Yeah. Do you want to get a drink?
And then have a chat.
That was really fun at Christmas. Do you fancy getting a drink?
Yeah. Do you think it sounds like it's this manager.
It does.
It sounds like senior because
there's this element of
there's
senior,
roses
yeah.
and there's projects and stuff like that. So you probably didn't have a conversation about it going in, you know.
I'd imagine there were some questions asked.
Possibly.
But I imagine that was very functional and it was very neat to know.
Yes. Possibly not about, like, you know, where's your head at?
What do you do? Oh, I'd imagine it was exactly that, Niamh. I would imagine it was exactly that, Niamh.
Oh, God, I can't say I had the right
Yeah,
clip.
who's going where?
Okay. No, stop. Okay.
So I would say, yeah, the conversations, do you want, like, you open the door, do you want to do that again?
Okay.
Do you want to get a drink?
You open the door.
That's the door open.
Okay.
If it's a rejection, then what you had was a shag.
It was a one night.
It was a shag. You got it done. He's just some piece of trash you brought home. And then you cut that off. It's like, no.
Okay.
And like every time you think about him in a romantic way, you like do that thing like where you get like the elastic band
like
on your
CBT?
wrist. Yeah,
You know,
snap
like
it.
yeah.
No, you're not thinking about him that way.
I said the wrong thing there, didn't I?
You find somebody else.
Yeah.
You find somebody else to like pine about.
Well, I think we need to get to the heart of this. If you're lonely, you need to go. You need to be out.
You need to be out.
You need to be out doing things.
Get off your phone.
Get some friends. Get some.
Because here's the thing: if
fun.
you're on the apps,
Go dancing.
if you're on the apps, you're asking for trouble. If you're lonely.
Oh yeah, because
all that is it's just like Instagram. You're just scrolling. It's just all opportunity cost. What you need is real people.
Connection.
Real connection.
And not necessarily romantically or anything. What you need now, if you're lonely, it's not just about one-to-one. This means you need to have connection with people, and it might just come from friendship or just shared interests. And you never know what might come from there.
Yeah, you get out, meet people, see friends.
Yeah.
I mean, also, you know, if you have an itch that needs to be scratched,
There's options.
You know where to get it.
There's
Saddle up.
options. Yeah. Okay.
But
You
I
need
think
to-
you need to address the loneliness, and I think you need to be able to sit down on a Sunday and go, I need 2 or 3 appointments this week.
Yeah. Appointments, as in coffee dates.
No, you need. I need a coffee day.
Yeah.
You know, I need a little. You know.
A little treat.
Yeah, just a little. You know, a little
frisson.
frisson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need coffee dates. I need.
You need to go find
social.
You need to go and
interaction.
socially get out, and if you're lonely, I get it, because when all your friends start coupling up, then that kind of changes the dynamic. If there was a big gang of you, and then suddenly it's like,
And also, you need the right kind of company.
Yeah, you do.
Because you can feel lonely with people.
oh, grode.
You can, yeah. You just can.
No, I
You can.
agree completely.
What you need is time with somebody that's similar to you, somebody
Yeah.
that gets you, somebody that likes the same things.
Yeah, oh, for sure, and then also who will help you through this moment.
Yeah, because it's rough.
It is hard. And I think, so, you know, everybody thinks that you can be more in contact now, which is true, but it's not meaningful contact
Yeah.
quite often. It's like text speak, or it's, you know, it's like abbreviation. You need to go out and be in the space with people physically so that you're not obsessing over something that actually isn't happening.
I think what you should do is you should ask him out first.
Yeah.
And what you could do is you could just
Keep it casual.
Keep it casual.
Like
just
it
go
was.
up to his desk, take a courgette out of your bag, and put the whole thing in your mouth. Not a cucumber, Niamh, because we're not a tramp. A courgette. We have standards.
Okay. I mean, okay. I don't think I've ever done
Say,
that.
hey, remember this? Fancy a second helping?
I'm desperately holding
This is
back
the
about
sort of
20
advice-
different
this is the
things.
sort of advice you wouldn't get now on.
No, you wouldn't. There'd be no say.
You know, you don't only get this from us.
This is very true.
Do you know what I mean?
You say us.
No, I'm just saying, stop treating this
Yeah.
like it's the great love.
You have totally romanticized
You've
something.
romanticized the whole thing. So stop treating it like it is this precious, fragile little, butterfly that you have in your hand.
I know.
No, just go, we had a good time. Do you want to do it again? If the answer's no, all right, jog on, I can do better.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. You're holding on to this little fragile butterfly, as Gearoid calls it. The problem is getting you in the way of your life.
And the other thing is, and this is the great compliment that we're going to give Steve.
Okay.
Right? One of the reasons people don't have good relationships or people don't have relationships is they can't be vulnerable.
Oh, that's
Being
true.
vulnerable is the key to a relationship, I think.
Very true.
And he clearly is.
I know.
Look at you, Steve. You're pathetic.
He's not
Well
pathetic.
done.
He's not
This
pathetic.
is what you need. This is the level of vulnerability
No,
that
do you know
need.
what this is? This is somebody who is, yes, vulnerable, whatever, but this is a safe space.
And it's also emotionally, he's
it's-
emotionally available.
No, he is in
and
his
he's in
backside.
touch with himself.
No, he's not. This is him
Steve
being.
is.
Steve is in a safe space because he hasn't had to test that since Christmas.
No, but he's an emotionally available space
No,
for
he's
himself.
not.
Do you know
No,
what I
he's
mean?
not.
No, he is.
Okay.
All he needs is, do you know what this is like? You're like a creme brulee of emotion. Right?
I love a creme
you just
brulee.
need to crack the top because it's all there underneath.
Smooth and creamy.
Yeah, he is. He's willing to be vulnerable. Look at the letter he wrote to us.
No, it is a
Talking about
beautiful
his
letter.
feelings.
I think he has all the potential to be amazing, but this is a safe space. Be honest now, Steve. Is this keeping you from having to go and really put yourself out there?
Of course it is.
Right. So it's a safe space. So it's not really about him.
But yeah,
But it's a little bit
But the
about
letter's
him.
lovely. Like, he didn't write to us and go,
No.
I had a go on a great Mickey, I'd love another go.
Okay.
And what are your thoughts?
Okay. But that's what you heard.
No, but like
your
what he's
courgette.
doing is he's romanticising. He's ready
He
for
is.
this great love,
And
and,
you-
he's just looking for a place to put all of his emotions.
You completely deserve it,
Well
Steve.
done,
So
Steve.
we're very impressed here. But get out of your safe space,
Yeah.
right? You just get out.
Go, walk up to his desk.
You can do that, but actually, I think might be a better place to start is to go out and make more connections outside.
Yeah, that's much better.
Because what's going to happen is maybe he'll see you living your life out and he'll be thinking, actually, maybe I'd like to visit that. And you say that he hasn't asked you out, but why have you not asked him out? I think that's a valid question.
100%.
It's a valid question. So stop living in your
100%.
safe space.
Also, Niamh, you make an excellent point. There I was thinking you bring nothing to the table.
Oh, God.
And look at this.
Thanks. God,
So,
you used to be kind to me.
Because what's happened is you made a good point earlier, right?
Right.
You said that you think that he could be the manager.
Yeah, he could be.
So it could be quite loaded for him to ask you out.
For sure. Yeah, especially in a HR situation. Can you imagine?
Oh, Steve, I think he's in love with you.
Oh my God,
Steve,
that's not helpful.
No. Oh my
that's
God.
That's not helpful.
Ignore
Steve,
everything ignore everything we said, Steve.
I don't do that.
So
Yeah,
what
he might be.
What you do is
But
so
you're
now-
not helping Stephen.
you need to go now.
Delusions.
You have to take the man by the horns.
Oh, okay.
Off you go.
Not the man, but the issue, maybe.
Yeah, take the issue by the horns. I think what you should just lay it on the table. I think in
I
action.
take it away from the workplace, though. Don't do it in the
Yes.
workplace.
Say, listen, do you fancy getting a drink?
Don't bring
And if he says no, go, well, why not?
For God's sake, don't bring a
Think I'm not
courgette.
good enough for you?
Don't bring a courgette.
Well, it was good enough for you at Christmas.
It is possible that they're not as forward thinking. You don't know. The conversation, offer to have coffee away from work in a neutral place. And then have that conversation and be brave and say, look, I don't want to make things awkward, but I really enjoyed our night. Are you up for it again? I think that's a very valid point. But actually, more importantly, Steve, you'll have that conversation better with him if you're out in the world.
Exactly.
You know, if you're sitting there
Because-
and everything depends on it, you're going to be super nervous, you're going to be super all of these things, and that might hurt you or it might not. Maybe he'll say yes, which will be lovely. But I think you will benefit if you're feeling a bit lonely to go beyond, because it might not be as romantic when you look back on it.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Also, if that guy is a little bit more experienced in relationships, right?
Yeah.
He could be a bit like, well, we had a night. He didn't say anything afterwards, so
Yeah.
I just got to move on.
Yeah, it could be that. So, I mean, you can't leave it all at somebody else's door.
People can be cut and dry,
They're
Steve.
very cut and dry.
Steve, you sound like a mess. But you the good mess.
We love a good mess.
Yeah, we love a good mess.
We love a good mess.
Steve, let us know.
Yeah.
We want updates. There is no update too small.
No.
Okay? There isn't.
No, there really isn't.
Yeah, we really want to know.
We want to know
Like,
everything about
we
everybody.
want a, if you will pardon the expression, blow-by-blow account
Oh, I won't pardon it.
Niamh, we've had a lovely time.
We have.
I need to tell the listener that I will be on tour.
Okay.
I will be on tour
Right.
from November. I'll also be at the Edinburgh Fringe. No, I'll be on tour from September. September, Niamh.
Yeah, it wasn't that I wasn't listening, but I really
And
wasn't.
I will also be at the Edinburgh Fringe all of August. My show's called No Pressure. Tickets are at gearoidfairly.com.
It is.
For the love of God, tell people about Agony Rants. Share,
Yeah.
subscribe, like, follow.
Yeah.
And also leave a lovely review wherever you were listening to this.
And it better be, some sort of meaningful response. We
Like,
need
we
meaningful.
don't want good podcasts. We want 5 stars. And then
I can't live without this.
And like 4 or 5 good sentences.
Yeah.
Like, come on. We need a little something to be at home when we're like having a
know.
rough day and we think, oh, look, we touched somebody's life.
Because think about it, we're nearly up to 5 years now.
Really?
I think so. 4.5, 5
This
years
was
maybe.
not the dream.
What?
Ugh.
Is it 4 or 5 years? I don't know.
That's
We're a long
actually-
time together.
That's really depressing me now.
I know.
Niamh, we will be back.
It's almost like charity work now.
I love it when I finish a podcast by saying something that really upsets me. We will be back on the free feed next Monday. We will be on the bonus feed either
one of
last
the-
Thursday or next Thursday.
On one of the Thursdays.
Throw an eye there if that's your thing. Please subscribe to Head Stuff Plus. You'll get bonus contents every second week, and also it will help keep the show on the road. It's been lovely to chat to you.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.